everybody. So today I'm gonna do a little review of my cut, my hormones, and a few other things that I'm kind of trying to organize, trying to go through, and a couple of things that I've alluded to doing and maybe not really gone into depth lately in the last couple of weeks. I think it's been several weeks since I've done a cut update. It's been several months since I've done a hormone update, all that jazz. So we're gonna just go through it all right now, hash it out, and kind of give you guys an idea of like where I'm going forward or how I'm going forward. So I started a cut with Kara being my coach, and it was going wonderfully. It was going totally fine. I ended up losing about 5 pounds. I only made it so many weeks in. I can't remember. I think it was like 5 weeks in. I dropped, I think it was about 4.5 inches and about 5 pounds, and everything was going totally fine. I retested my hormones with Allie Miller. This was just to kind of see how everything's been going for me since being on the supplements and changing my diet a little bit. And those didn't come back as great as we had hoped. So my sex hormones were actually pretty good. They actually got a little bit better. The first time I had it tested was only 3 months after I had stopped birth control, and so my progesterone wasn't as high, and this time it is much higher. So I definitely am ovulating now, which is awesome. It's just a good sign that your body's working properly. I quit birth control in January, so it's been a full year, and my body seems to pretty much have gotten rid of all that junk and ready to do its natural, normal thing. So the sex hormones were actually really great. It was pretty good feedback. There's a couple things that I have to work on, a couple of ratios, and I'll just work on that with food. And then my neurotransmitters, still kind of in the dumps. I think that has a lot to do with my lifestyle. My lifting causes stress on your body, but also I have a lot of mental stresses as well with owning a business, being a wife, like having a lot of people who need my attention a lot, like the employees and things like that. Just trying to organize our lives. I think it's just a lot of external stresses and maybe not taking care of myself as well as I should, maybe over caffeinating and things like that. So it's very true. It's coming through on my hormone tests that my adrenals are still majorly fatigued. And just like my serotonin, dopamine, all those things actually went down, and they were already pretty bad. So those guys went down again. However, when I did start working with Allie in March, I have been feeling much better since then. We definitely got rid of the edge of anxiety and depression that I was feeling around that time. I was really actually super miserable. This was right before Robert and I got married, and it had nothing to do with our marriage, and it had nothing to do with our wedding, but it was just that time of year, and so I've kind of gotten rid of that stuff, and I feel a lot better. However, there's still several things that make me feel not like normal or not feel very good. I'm just super sore all the time. My joints are very achy, and there's just different things that I'm having to deal with that I really shouldn't have to deal with, and I've not taken care of my body well enough for it to recover. So there was one other thing. It was just my adrenals. I got my adrenals tested. My DHEA is still super low, and there's just a bunch of things that I still have to work on. So people try to convince you that like healing your hormones is like a super easy thing, and oh yeah, you could just do this and your hormones are fixed. Oh, you could just do that and your hormones are fixed. It's like a complete lifestyle change. It's been a complete lifestyle change for me. Robert's had to change his way of thinking because it's hard for him to see me have to take a step back from some things and take a little extra breather for myself and things like that. Like, it's been a lifestyle change. You don't just change them like that. It's not possible. I mean, maybe it is possible for some people, but for them to just say it's magic is not true. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. You don't have to gain weight. I didn't gain weight because I'm trying to like heal my hormones. I'm actually losing weight as I'm healing my hormones. I'm not cutting anymore because I was advised not to do any more cuts. Cutting and lowering your calories while upping your cardio and things like that, that's going to fatigue you even more, and it's going to cause an extra stress on your body. So I did have to stop my cut. Kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm happy with my body, and actually I stopped my cut, and within that first week or two I lost another 2 pounds. So my body's doing what it needs to do right now. I'm eating plenty of food again. I'm eating between 2,000 and 2,500, but I'm not being super strict on it. I'm allowing my body to eat when I'm hungry. I'm not overeating. I'm not doing anything crazy. There's a couple of things that Allie recommended me do. So I'm going to be working with my diet a little bit. Not really want to talk about that on this video, but kind of just wanted to update you guys on what's all going on and why I'm not doing a cut, and did I give up, or do I have an actual reason? And truth be told, I have an actual reason. I was requested to stop doing the cut, and I'm okay with that. I don't plan on gaining weight. You don't have to gain weight specifically to heal what I'm trying to heal. And so I intend on living a very healthy lifestyle. I'm going to continue doing my lifting. I've kind of changed that up a little bit. I've been working on the strongman stuff, but also trying to figure out how to go about everything, because I do need to take a little more rest and a little bit allow my body to actually heal. Another thing that is really bad for me is my deep sleep. I get crap for deep sleep, honestly. So my deep sleep is terrible, which is when your body is actually recovering and your muscles are repairing. So it's not really new news to me that I'm super sore all the time. That's just the way it is for me. It's okay. We're working on it. It's gonna be fine. But I did want to update you guys on like why I'm not doing my cut, and just express to you that I would have loved to follow through with that. Kara is an amazing coach. She's an amazing person. You will see her on the DSK website very, very shortly. But yeah, everything was going wonderfully. It was great communication. I felt like I was backed up through a lot of like my beginning hunger stages and things like that. She increased my cardio a little bit, and it was very, very good. However, it was not really up to me and my choice on what I was gonna do moving forward if I wanna have the healthiest body that I possibly can. So at this time, I am no longer cutting. I am still working on healing all those hormones and healing my body and allowing it to do what it needs to do to feel better. Working on meditation, working on changing a few things on my diet, working on just trying to figure out when is a good rest day for me for my workouts, and how many days a week do I need to work out, and things like that. It's just a lot of mix and match right now, and hopefully soon we'll find like a really good schedule for me and how my body can just be fully happy. So I think that was all I wanted to mention to you guys. I can't quite remember if there's anything else. I am taking some supplements. I'm still taking all the ones that I did in a video prior, so if you guys are curious on that, I did a video previously a few months back, I think in April, maybe May. I did a video on my supplements, and maybe we'll just have to do a new updated one again coming up. But all of it's from Allie Miller's website. I'm taking a DHEA because mine is low. If yours is not low, then you do not want to take extra. I'm taking the Calm and Clear, Relax and Regulate. I'm also taking an adrenal support and a vitamin D. A few other things. There's a couple things that I'm putting in my my workout drink as well. So I will just do a whole nother video on that so that you guys can have a full list, and if you're curious or maybe want it for yourself, then you can have that. So anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your week. I guess today's Monday, so I hope you have a wonderful week in general, and we'll talk to you guys soon.